The next question is from engineer Nicholas Laksamana. His question is mostly related to the integration of SCADA and BMS and what interface to be used in case we want to implement it. Yes po, we can do it. As I have said during the webinar, that in automation, everything is possible for as long as there are devices that can support it. In this case, one of the example that we can use is the product offered by Intesis. From the website that we can see here, they have a gateway that can integrate any BACnet or BACnet IP server device with a Modbus BMS or any Modbus TCP or Modbus RTU controller. As we know that BACnet or building automation and control networks is one of the most popular protocol used for BMS. The aim of this integration is to make accessible BACnet objects, data and resources from a Modbus-based control system or device, as if it was a part of the own Modbus system and vice versa. To implement it, we will just follow the architecture described here. The BMS workstation is from here, while the SCADA system is here. This illustration may be simple because going up to the SCADA system, we know from the webinar that there is still OPC configuration that needs to be done here. However, if we can find a direct BACnet to OPC gateway, then the task may be done simpler. Okay, the next question is from engineer Rainier Gallego, and his question is about which level is the MQTT. As I have mentioned during the webinar, MQTT is defined as Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. This is commonly used in the Internet of Things, IoT applications, because it efficiently supports remote data access, such as web access applications. Now, to answer your question, it is used in level 3. From the webinar, we know that the SCADA is up to level 2 only, which includes the storage of the historical data that we gather from the process downstream. For some reason, if we want to make these data online, we can do it through any web server client access. Now, MQTT is used to pull these data from the web server, just like our HTTP or hypertext transfer protocol. However, one of the key difference between MQTT and HTTP is MQTT uses broker, like these, as you can see. They are the sample of brokers. These entities play significant roles, like in terms of safety. MQTT brokers can implement fine-grained access control. This means they can control which data a client access or subscribe from, hindi po basta-basta makapasok, thus limiting the access based on the client's credentials. Unlike data from internet in general, the data from the industry are confidential and need not to be accessed easily by the general public. Actually, in general, may mga other attributes pa ang MQTT compared to other web access protocols like HTTP, but I will only limit my answer here.